Alright. I think we're cool. Dude, I don't know why I can't seem to get the stream transition. We're still not cool. What the crap? Okay. Now I think we're cool. Long time no see. Yeah, dude, I don't know why. Like, Smacks, hello, sir. Simon, hello. Pope, hello. I'm assuming Ari's coming back too. Guys, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what in the world took so long. Late. I know, I'm sorry. Alright, as long as we're rocking and rolling, we're good to go. Is the chat working? Chat seems to be working. We better move before we get disconnected. Cool. Alright, we're good. Should you download the Elder Scrolls? I don't know, dude. If you're into it, yeah. It's gotta be your style of game, man. Oh, but we were talking about the fear of Borderlands 4 and the potential of it not being totally cool or good. Dude, I think there's a certain spark that a new creative series has that it tends to lose over time, and that flame just slowly pitters out, and it's really difficult to make the same thing but better over and over and over and over again, which I think is what you're seeing with like Assassin's Creed and Far Cry and countless other series that are pretty extensive as the such. You're ahead of number 6? Holy crap, by 30,000 reputation points. That's crazy, dude. Well done. That's well done, Smackers. Smackaroos.
Thrice damned lowlifes are no Marines.
Like StarCraft 2.
I can tell you that much. In fact, Commander Tendill's detachment should have been here a long time ago. I think they were ambushed.
I don't know what StarCraft is, dude. I don't... It was so good they never tried to top it. Dude, I think that's actually kind of a good move for some games. Like, whenever they come out with a series and they do a really good job and it's incredibly wildly successful, like, eventually you just got to be like, all right, before it gets ugly, let's just cut it off here, right? When you speak about the Elder Scrolls, you always think of the Knight. Oh, the Nameless Knight? We were talking about him earlier.
One of the villagers you rescued said he saw bound men being herded into the cellar of a house north of the village square. I can't leave my post, but perhaps you could investigate?
Sure, brah. It's like an RTS, Warcraft 3, both from Blizzard. Ooh. Blizzard's not on a good track right now either. But if you say it's good and it's, you know, been a while, then I trust. Blizzard has made some good things. All these companies have made good things. Every single one of them has had bangers, and that's why they've become so big and well known, right? It's just maintaining the banger after banger after banger is just it's impossible, dude. It just is. Isn't that their reasoning for not bringing about Half-Life 3? I don't know. Don't ask me that. I've never even played the Half-Life series. You're going for top rank in Call of Duty? Holy crap, dude. So you're going to go for top rank in Call of Duty. You're going to go for Apex, and you're going to play Elder Scrolls? Dude, you are out of your mind. Absolute gaming fiend. And that's insane, man. This was old Blizzard before they went off the deep end. That's, yeah, honestly. I mean, that's kind of how it feels for a lot of these game companies, right? Like, the old company was really, really good. They did a great job in so many different ways. They made so many bangers. Then all of a sudden, they're just like... And it's just, what do you do, man?
Thank the eight. Quickly, untie
Get new
us.
companies.
Captain Tendil of the 1st Oridon Marines. We were sent here at the behest of Her Royal Majesty, Queen Irene. We walked into a trap. Agents of the Veiled Heritans stripped us of our uniforms and gear and left us here to burn.
The imposters are burning the town. Where are your weapons?
We have a stash at the farm near the edge of town. Return them to us. I'll personally see that every last imposter dies screaming for mercy.
Deal. COD's kind of boring. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like the stakes that are being held are so much higher in Apex because like it's a longer match and there's so many more people and it's like one person's the winner. Like it's not a 50-50 whether your team wins or loses, right? So I get it. I guess there's Warzone in Call of Duty too, but whatever. This dumb stuff.
Thank you. I'll
But
untie
yeah,
the rest.
Simon,
You
I'm
get
gonna
that
have
gear
to
for us.
rewatch that video that you're talking about. The I don't know what it is. Warzone's dead. Was it ever alive? Was it ever breathing? I feel like it. I don't know. I've never enjoyed Warzone. Like, I played a handful of times with the boys when they were into it, and I was like, this is not for me. Like, I just don't like it. And to be fair, I felt that way about like every single battle royale type game that I've played, or extraction shooter. I would prefer an extraction shooter over a battle royale, but they're just not for me, man. It's not my style. If you can't tell by my freaking sweat pouring from my veins as I stab goblins in the face with my sword, a bit of an MMO kind of guy. You didn't realize there was such competition in the fishing scene? Dichotius, hello, sir. When you say fishing scene, are you talking about in Elder Scrolls, or are you talking about in IRL? What do you mean? It's going good, Daiko. How you do? Boom! Dude, we just sauced that deer up. So it was alive in 2019? Talking about, I forgot the name of it already. That's how dead it is. The Call of Duty thing that we were just talking about. Trying to be number one in COD. Oh. Dude, that was such like a high tier pun. It went so far over my head. COD is in the fish, not Call of Duty. I gotcha. Understood. Don't mind me, I'm just slow. Surprisingly better, question mark? Good, dude. That's good, man. I'm happy to hear that. That's fantastic. Do we have a world boss here? He'd be dead? Yeah. World boss be dead. Somebody already killed it. We're gonna have to wait. Oh, I like that I could just like sit here and loot boxes while in the meantime. This is great. A trio wiped the #1 Apex PC players team last night. A trio? What, like just like some random team? They just rolled in and they were like, we're better than you now. Is that what you mean? Because if so, that's kind of crazy. How often does something like that happen? Oh, excuse me. You said you trio. You trio wiped. What the piss? Well done. Sorry, I misread that, man. My bad. One of your videos got a ton of views, much more than usual. That's fantastic, man. That's really good, man. That's a good feeling. It's always a pleasant feeling when something like that happens. It's trying to, like, maintain that is the difficult part. Like, it's, man, it feels bad because, like, you're always, like, thinking, like, gotta do better. Gotta get either, like, the same or more. And, like, it goes through ebbs and flows. At least I find that it goes through ebbs and flows. Like, it's up and it's down and it's up and it's down. And sometimes it's really high and sometimes it's really low. And that's just kind of what the YouTube situation seems to be about. Unless you're, you know, an absolute bazillion follower error. You're on console, so you're low at FPS. You have a lot of input delay, and you're playing with a player named Diff, who's on PC. So you could play PC lobbies as a change. True wipe the last team on Apex. That's crazy, dude. That's freaking insane, man. Well done. Boss, world boss, where do you be? Why, you know, spawn and mess with me. I fight, I swing at thee. You die, you cry, I laugh at ye. I'm gonna die to this boss fight, dude, if I talk smack. This is the fight, right? Yeah. Some people are crying about Marvel Rivals should release more characters. The developers did a troll where they released fake character designs to the leakers. That's that's actually funny. Oh, I'm dead. Dead. I don't know. I can't fight these guys. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what to do. I can't fight these guys. I'm not strong. I'm not ready. I'm sorry. I don't want the smoke. Of course they accused you of cheating, dude. What else are they gonna do? I'm sorry. I wasn't ready. I'm not that cool yet. I don't have a gear set. I'm like, I got nothing, dude. I'm still butt naked baby boy over here. I'm running around with random gear from level 10. Level 20, I guess, is what some of this stuff is. I still have level 3 pants on, dude. What the heck am I doing? Thinking I could go in there and win. Well. Let's, I guess put these on. That's about as good as it's gonna get right this moment. Oh, dude, I bet it does feel good to be accused of cheating. That just means you're really good. What can we do to improve? Feeling like there's not much we can do right this second. Yikes.
Hold up there, traveler. I'd head back the way you
Marvel
came
Rivals
if I
did
were
beat
you.
Overwatch at a point. There's people calling Overwatch as Marvel Rivals copy. That's freaking hilarious.
Plague.
Just goes to show how
Coin's the only
stupid
reason
people
I'm
are.
here. My crew is under contract.
Like, Marvel Rivals kind of did just take the cake, right? People actually play Marvel Rivals? You tried it once and said nope? Yeah, I don't think that's... Okay. It is funny that people are calling Overwatch a copy of Marvel Rivals. But at the end of the day, Marvel Rivals is a copy of Overwatch. Like, it's just, that's exactly what it is. Like, Overwatch was the game of that, like, style and genre, right? That was it. That's what everybody played until everybody got sick of it. And they were like, we need something better. And then Rivals came out and everybody was like, yeah, this is cooler. It's the same game, bro. It's the same game with different skins. Is this Skyrim but with more enemies? This is Elder Scrolls Online. So it's basically Skyrim, but multiplayer, open world, MMO style. RPG MMO style. The lag gives you superpowers. Do you really think so?
Town's alchemist's been tending the sick. In a local woman's barn of all places. If you're determined to enter town...
Inspiration from Overwatch. Is that what it is?
Just mind yourself. Here?
When they say inspiration from Overwatch, they said, oh, Overwatch was like incredibly successful. Why don't we just copy what they did? Because that's what they did. And yes, Max, go for it, man. Absolutely. Do what you gotta do, man. Do whatever it is that you guys to be doing, dude. I like taking a look at those crazy clips every now and then. Let's get this fast travel point. I just don't think I'm capable of going for that boss fight right now. I need, like, actual gear sets. And, even then, it might still be quite difficult. And I'm not spec'd in properly either, which is kind of an issue. Feral Guardian, what you doing here, mate? Oh, I thought I saw a bag. There it is. Alright, let's go back to this mission. We'll worry about the world boss later. Once we're cooler than we are now. Bug loss? Oh, bug loss, dude. We can do our daily. Yeah. Bink. Give me that meat. Yeah, dude, that's exactly what it is. But, like, at the end of the day, it's not like there's a patent on that genre of game. So, as many companies as there could ever be could make, you know, copies of that game as long as they don't, like, legitimately copy and paste. They just take the same concept and they use the same engine and they use the same details and the same game modes and all that stuff. Like, they can't do anything about that. Which is really unfortunate, because I feel like that kind of just taints the development of future games. Like, there's very little creativity when it comes to that type of genre, because why would you? Why would you create more? Why would you innovate? Why would you come up with, like, new cool stuff whenever you can just, like, copy and paste everything that's already existed and make all the money that way? Or at least make, like, a pretty substantial amount of money as a company with very little effort involved, right? So, dude, Dichotius, I don't know if I'm quite prepared for a world boss on my own yet. Like, I feel like I'm pretty well off for the level that I am, but I'm only level 20, dude. 23, I guess. But I'm like so squishy and so low right now. I'm just not quite prepared for a world boss. But eventually, we'll get to be doing it by ourselves. Winning, baby. See, these guys I'll kill all day. Okay, how do I, like... I'll get this quest done. That was so smooth. Can I just, like, jump through that? I can. Oh, you know what? Wait. Am I lost? Dude, I swear I was already down here. Maybe I did what I needed to do and now I can go back. Let me in! Am I able to fight earlier bosses? Yeah, okay, so there's like delve bosses, which are small and easy. And there's other bosses that are used to group together. And if that world boss, I could totally beat it with another player with me.
Can you do
Like 100%. I just need to be able to sustain, which is the problem. My material,
We'll gear
or
up
sorry,
and patch
my
our wounds. In the meantime, find out
resource
who's
sustain
behind
is
this
not very good.
conspiracy. I'll send one of my best men along with you to help loosen some tongues. Stars guide your steps.
like I'm squishy enough that I need to continuously heal when fighting a boss like that, and I don't have enough magic to continuously heal as much as I need to be able to push through the boss. So I would need something to if I tweaked my build a little bit, I could probably do it at this level, but I'm just not ready for it quite yet.
Thank the eight I found you.
But there is a lot
Tel'Dor
that we
has
can do.
betrayed us. Tel'Dor asked Canon Reeve Villano for a word outside. When they didn't return, I went to look for them. I caught a glimpse of them heading towards the manor. Tel'Dor was holding a knife to my father's side.
Okay.
Our home, the Canon Reeve's residence. Tel'Dor's quarters are there as well. Please, you must go there quickly. I fear for my father's life.
All right, let's go.
Tel'Dor must answer.
We'll go. We'll get it done, dude. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, dude, I think that once I get like some actual armor sets online, I'll be really well off. Whoa. A cat or a hound? We gotta take the doggo. Ooh, there's a chest down there. Shaden, what up, dude? You been watching Frostbreak videos lately? Thinking about playing again? What is Frostbreak? Is he a YouTuber or am I dumb right now? Because I don't know what it is. I'll be honest, I haven't kept up with the Elder Scrolls scene for a long time. I was like, I'm just jumping back in. Let's just jump into it. Found the overworld bosses where there were more than just one tough enemy to fight. They weren't so doable solo. As for the 1v1, it just depends on where the skills were. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know. Like I said before, when I was playing on PlayStation, I had made it to the point in my build, in my skill, where I was capable of doing like most veteran dungeons solo. Like I had a pretty decent build. Like, and if you know anything about veteran dungeons, like if they get hard sometimes, the DLCs are significantly more difficult, I would say. And a lot of those I did struggle with, and a lot of the veteran, well, not a lot, but there was a handful of veteran dungeons that I couldn't do solo. And now it would take a while to do them, but they could be done. And I feel like there was never a world boss that I couldn't beat solo once I got to a certain build point. And like, I don't know, you could do 98% of the game solo if you really push yourself. But it gets hard, dude. Okay, so he's a YouTube guy, Frostbreak is. Who's been 100% each zone before moving to the next one. Then he starts the next zone with no gear or money. Really? Starts the next zone with no gear or money. That's an interesting idea. I was kind of planning on doing something similar of that to as myself. Like, I kind of wanted to just, like, not go to the next zone until I 100% completed the zone that I'm in now. Sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry. I thought there was going to be more sneezes. Smacks, I'll check those out later, man. Thank you. But So, where am I at now? I'm in Aradon, so this is only the second zone. I got out of, Kenneth or something, whatever the freaking heck it's called. And, I 100%ed that before I left, and it feels right, dude. Something about it just feels good. Clearing the entire map before you leave. You don't think you did veteran dungeons? I feel like you would know it if you did, because you get different gear for it. Like, there's completely different gear sets that come with the veteran dungeons that drop in than what drop in the normal dungeons. You and your friends weren't high enough level when it was two of us. Wasn't good enough for your own. Yeah, if you're gonna do veteran dungeons solo, you really just have to queue for it. Like, you can't really do it by yourself. You gotta solo, or you gotta queue to public matches.
Canon Reeve Villano, member of the Veiled Heritance, didn't want to believe. I confronted him. He tried to escape. Captured him. Brought him here. His men were waiting.
Shaynex, how would you know which zone to go to next? Like, in the beginning of the game, it's kind of self-explanatory. You go from, like, Canharthi's Roost to Aradon. Like, you kind of have to. There's no options. But, like, from Aradon, I think there's, like, a few different locations that you can go to after. Is there, like, an intended path to take through the map? Or do you just let go for whatever reason? You just pick one and go? Okay, cool, Smacks. I'll check it out then.
No. Too late for me. Must go. Stop Villano before he escapes.
Got it. Deal. You're gonna pay me, I hope. Okay, there is a sky shard on the roof. Following the story, it will send you to the next intended area for your faction. Gotcha. I'm looting and scooting, dude. I need all the mats. Holy food. This place is loaded. I'm taking it all. Wherever he goes, he cannot leave the zone until it's 100%. Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of doing something like that. Just for funsies. I think it would be a little bit tedious at times, because, like, you do have to kind of go to specific locations before you're able to get certain things. So, like, I can't remember what all of the parts of the map are providing, but, like, there's certain quest lines that are kind of impactful. Like, I would say the scribing and whatnot is pretty impactful, right? So, and that's only, like, accessible for a very specific part of the map. So not being able to get to that until a little bit later, or, you know, as late as it takes you to get there, if you're clearing out each piece of the map 100% before you move on, that might be kind of frustrating, but I don't know. I think it'll be fun. I'm down to give it a shot just for the goofs. I don't know if I'll stick with it 100%, but we'll try it.
Fool. You think you can try some with the Veiled Heritance and lift yourself up?
Justice is done. I must return to my squad. Farewell.
Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a sky shard somewhere out here. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. I like whenever these towns go under battle. Like whenever they get sieged or attacked by some faction. Because you can just steal everything. Like, everything kind of just becomes free game, and you can just take everything from everywhere. It's like Material City, dude. That's the mansion you've ransacked over and over for your thieving skills? Do you get thieving skill bonus if it's not actually technically stealing? I feel like there's so many mansions that are like this. Stealing is bad. I'm not stealing. It's not considered stealing. That heavy attack, dude, it's kind of bonkers. Wait, did I missed something back here? Sorry, I got hella distracted. I started going towards the next location. It's only stealing if you get caught? Yeah, that's what Mafia said about gym test virginity. Oh, there they are. You a bunch of freaking slimes.
Rescue of the first Auridon Marines was well timed.
Thank you.
They've driven off the last of the imposters. What news of the traitor Teldor?
Dead.
Was Canon Revelant? My
Sorry.
father was a traitor to the crown? Orchestrated an assault on his own people? Why? Why would you do this, father?
It is what it is, man. I don't know. It is what it is. What do you got going on down here now? Hold on. What's this? What the? Gimme, gimme. That bug sounded wicked, dude. You want the smoke? Join your Discord? Sweet, dude. Posted the playlist and your updates. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll have to check it out here. I think I should have time tomorrow morning. Or, well, it is technically morning. Before I get up and do all my things for the day. Bam. Oh, that's the first one I broke, dude. That actually kind of hurts my feelings. Each zone has its own video? Sweet, dude. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Oh, that was a mess. Can't believe I'm doing like 10k on a non-crit this early. Like a charged heavy attack? Without any fancy gear sets or nothing? Wait, so Shanix, one other question. What about like dungeons? Do dungeon queues for your dailies and stuff like that count? What? Evaporation? What the? Careful of the foamy guy on Discord. Yeah, he's a friggin' weirdy, dude. 100% even achievements? Wow. Achievement 100% is pushing it. Becoming emperor is quite a difficult challenge. And the fishing? Holy crap. Wait, oh, when you say 100... God, Lord, you mean all those achievements? Dude, that's crazy. I thought you meant, like, zone completion 100%. I didn't realize you meant achievements, too. That's insane. I guess that keeps it fresh? I don't know what that does. Dude, that's a lot. Ever heard of the book series Dungeon Crawler Carl? No, I have not.
What do you want?
He's not being efficient. It's just a challenge run. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, man, that would take a long time. Uh-oh. This is where I get myself stuck. I don't think I've died yet. Which is cool. We're gonna try not to die. I'm gonna do my best, at least. I guess we could blaze through some stuff here real quick. It's definitely not been 6 hours since the last research. No. No, I still need 4 more hours. About 30 hours in each zone? That's crazy. Gotta read all the books and catch all the fish? Yeah, that's a lot, dude. That's a pretty insane amount of stuff to do. Howard. Should be selling the white stuff. I should be selling everything. I'm so broke. Like, friggin' so broke. What are you gonna do? Made you, not want to play more? Made you want to play more or not want to play more? I don't know. I feel like I could see how that would make me want to play more, kind of. In a way. Mafia, what the heck? Hello. Hello, how you doing? Hello, hi, how you doing? We'll drop both of those. That's charged and powered. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Ooh, wait a second. Have I done research on these? 16 minutes. You dirty son of a gun. What do we do next? Probably healthy. We'll just save that next one. Did I do this? Did I? I don't know. I think I did. Alright, we need to sell some junk too.
What an honor it is.
I don't need that or this or that. Most of this is junk. I do want to keep this bed though because it's cool. Okay. How do I not sell that? Don't go thieving into the runestone behind the workbench station. What? There's a hold on. I won't. I promise I'm not going to take it. What? Behind the who? Behind the woodworking station. Ooh. That's mine. Thank you. Robbed. As for Dungeon Crawler Carl, you're not going to give much away about the story, but in one of the books, a group of werecasters are introduced. Just something you thought you'd find interesting? Yeah, cool, man. I've never heard of it, but that's pretty neat. Was that a severe hand in your bag? What? A severed hand in my bag? No, it was a pair of gloves, fool. Come on, man. Lock it in. Lock it in. Gravestone wasn't there. Yeah, it's already been robbed. You know what? We're pretty close to finding Harborage. I think Harborage is in Auridon. I'm almost positive. So we can do a main quest. Tell it to the guards. Yeah, tell it to the guards. Yeah. Oh, of course you woke Mafia up. Talking about severed hands that he uses instead of his own. Ew, dude. That's Mafia, you're gross. That's sick. How is it? Is it alright? Is it a good time? Is it better? Because I... Let me borrow a hand now and then. Just, UPS me one over. Let me, give me a soft one. Cold and clammy? That's not good. That's not what you want. Dude, I thought that was a little otter pet, and I was like, they've got to have a beaver. You know how happy I'd be if they had a beaver pet? That, like, just a regular beaver pet that followed you around?
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige.
Vestige. I'm close. Hug me.
Welcome to the Harborage, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
So he leaves Cold Harbor and comes to this cave that's filled with, like, water and crap. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
Okay.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
Okay.
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Mafia, something tells me you're not very picky. Werecasters like the beavers from Ark. Those are casteroids. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Wait, werecaster like a casteroid werecaster?
The events that precipitated
like a werebeaver? Hold on a minute now. Did I misunderstand?
My part in the
When you said werecaster, I thought you meant like a spellcaster, but like werewolf style. Oh, bro! That's so much cooler. Mavio, you're gonna have to sign up for my Only Beavers if you want that. $69 a month, baby.
There, I first set eyes on the Elder Scrolls, and devoted my life to their study.
I feel like Sheogorath should be here or something. I love this table, dude. This table's fun. It's a nice big gourd. I want a table like that for a house. I want to put trophies on it and stuff.
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
Well,
I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions. The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the Dragon God, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? We know him.
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins.
Lightly.
It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City. You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5 companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, when Malvius is lightly used, he means like
The first
beat into the
Lyris
ground and
Titanborn,
pummeled at
daughter
every
of
single
giants,
opportunity.
was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster.
3 hours straight.
Sahan,
Every 3
leader
hours.
of the Imperial Dragon Guard.
So like, there's a
Imperial
slight
Emperor, Baron
intermission
Aquilarius,
at the
who
3 hour
attempted
mark,
to light
and
the
then you start
dragon
again.
fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the king of worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
Mafia, you gotta take care of yourself better. That's not good.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragonfires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about? You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north.
She's a
It
savage
is
too.
said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard.
Dang, dude.
Sai Sahan came from a long line of Red Guard Swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group.
Alright.
The Therns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before. Manamako the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Alright. We're gonna nickname this guy Bryson. The darkness
There it
has
is.
arisen.
The Dragonfire Brazier. Manamako, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege.
He didn't tell us
The
about
Amulet of
Varen.
Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manamako, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
What? You can't just proclaim it, can you? Is that how it works? You just like decide one day?
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Elysia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
supposed to happen? What's the meaning of this? Manny Marco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Hey, Ari, what are you talking about? Star Wars MMO? I don't think I've ever seen a Star Wars MMO.
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Manimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the planes.
Sorry. What happened? What went wrong?
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit,
yeah, I've played
Tamriel
that.
would be protected from the Daedra.
Dude, you wouldn't believe it, but the Old Republic is the first game I ever played on stream. I think. Well, it might have been. It was either the Old Republic or it was Sekiro. One of those. I think I might have been doing both. I went like back and forth. Dude, yeah, I'm not even joking. I never beat the Old Republic. I didn't get that far. Like, I didn't have anybody to play with, and I didn't love it, but I liked it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was too easy. I just got kind of bored pretty quickly, and I was like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I picked that up. Like, this is the first game one of the first games that I picked up when I got a PC.
Manimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soulburst. It gave Moloch Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
Excuse me. Yeah, dude, I thought that the game was good. It had potential, but I didn't love the combat. I just I really tried to like the combat, and I tried a bunch of different combos and abilities together, and I just was like, it just doesn't have like enough for me. But it's like a 20-year-old game, I think. I think it might have been like 21 or 22 years old, actually. So, it's like, I feel like it doesn't hold up today, but it's not bad, right? One of the commercials had a beefy trooper stick fighting a Sith. Beefy trooper stick. He overcooked a grenade while he held by the Sith and tried to take it out. The commercials were great. I don't remember any commercials for something like that.
Varen was lost.
It must have been a long time ago.
In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manimarco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Moloch Baal.
What about Abnor, Tharn, and Manimarco?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manimarco and his worm cult.
Okay, how'd you end up in Cold Harbor?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
Oh, when you said beefy trooper stick, I don't know why, but I just pictured like a like a freaking trooper holding like a big, like giant beef jerky stick, like just swinging it like a lightsaber. I don't know why. That's like the first thing that came into my head.
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Sorry, yes, sir. Never got around to playing the second one?
Long ago.
Wait, so
long as the
Knights of the Old Republic, was that the second one? Red lightsaber versus a Slim Jim?
But the Soulburst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark.
I definitely don't think I ever played Knights of the Old Republic. I could be wrong. Maybe the one that dang it. I thought it was just Old Republic. follow teleprofeto to the place where he goes. I don't know. Knights of the Old Republic was a separate game, but it was an RPG. Okay, cool.
He would merge our world and his own in a terrible plane.
Yeah, dude, they need more cool Star Wars stuff. We need like an Elder Scrolls Online, but so we need like an Elder Scrolls Online, but for Star Wars, but with like today's technology, brand spanking new, right? But it needs like love and effort and passion put into it. It can't just be some freaking cash grab, right?
Our world is doomed, and now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the Harborage?
That would be really cool, actually. I'm surprised they haven't made like a brand spanking new, massive, like open world MMORPG Star Wars game.
As you say.
Let's skedaddle out of here, Prophetto. Whoa, that was a really fast loading screen, dude.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
We got a lot to think about, buddy. I don't know.
There is so much to do. But know this. You will not walk this path alone.
Okay, so what's our next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyra's Titanborn, baby.
Lyra's sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
I was just thinking about a big old RPG MMO for Star Wars. Like, you could play as a Jedi, or you could play as like a bounty hunter, or you could play as a trooper, or there's so many things that you could play as. You could play as a Sith. That would be really cool. Like, really neat. I don't know how they'd balance something like that, though. Like, the melee lightsaber gameplay versus like the ranged, like floaty, like say you got jetpacks and stuff flying around. That would be really tough to balance a game like that, but that would be really cool, especially if there's a PvP segment of it too. It's cheaper and more profitable to make dumpster fire games with the sole intention of selling skins. Yeah, you couldn't have said it any better. Nail on the head every time.
Minamarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents wherever they can be found and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Alright, let's rock and roll. Skill point to go to, baby. Let's go. How are we doing on skill points? 2. Should I do this? Healing anyone below 75% health restores 15% of the ability's cost every 2 seconds. Over 6 seconds as Magicka. I feel like that's pretty good. Honor the Dead would be good for you know, just being out here solo. Oh, chew. Under 50% health grants them 1 ultimate. I wonder if that... When you heal an ally, I wonder if that counts as you too. What about the God of War series? Did you enjoy it? Oh, I loved it, dude. I loved the God of War series. Man, that was magical. It was a really good time. I couldn't see that as an MMO, though. That wouldn't work for me. Casting a Dawn's Wrath ability grants minor sorcery, to you and your group within 10 seconds. I don't know if I have minor sorcery, but like my main damage is not magic. It's physical. I've got some weird hybrid situation going on, and it's a mistake. I've made some mistakes in the build here. It's not very good. And I'd like to respec, but I just can't. Not yet. Standing in a cleansing ritual, blah, 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 blah. Cost of sneak. Increases max health and stamina. And recoveries? Sure. Why not? Whatever. Yeah, dude, I might say that the God of War series is like maybe my favorite. Can't see it as an MMO because why? I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, you play as Kratos, right? Like, I'm thinking of like variability. That's a word. Of like your classes and your abilities and all that. Like, you can play as like, I guess you could play as like a giant born, like somebody born from the giant heritage. You could play as like Odin or Thor or something like that. But at that point, like, are you really playing an RPG MMO? I don't know. There'd be like 80% Kratos running around instead of like people playing other classes. Oh no, why can't you respec? Oh, my bad. I don't know. I don't remember where to go to respec. I know for a fact that there's a respec in Grotwood, but I haven't been to Grotwood and I don't have a way to get there right now. And it's also rather expensive to respec. It takes a decent amount of gold, and I ain't prepared for that. I'm super broke right now, dude. I got no money. Respec's found in the second or third area, I believe. Gotcha. Thank you for that. I will keep that in mind. Hopefully we have a little bit of cash by then. We don't really need to respec. It's not like we're hurting too bad. We just, we're struggle bussing on, like, the world bosses, and that's about it. Which I think that one world boss is probably more difficult than the rest, because there's 3 of them, and they all spawn ads and stuff. Like, it's a lot. So, any other world boss I feel like I could probably handle, no problemo.
My men are here to ensure order, madam. You approved Hendil's contract yourself.
When Hendil first proposed this, I had no idea things would get so bad.
Respec gets expensive as you gain more skill points. Yes, it does. It does get expensive.
Keep them healthy.
We can get more later. Hurry! Yes, just like that. Apply the salve.
Please don't let me die.
Yeah, and then spend your points wrong. Yeah, you gotta respec twice in a row.
That's
Oops.
all that matters. Take her to quarantine.
Well, okay, so Ari, I don't know why it costs moolah, but it's not like, okay, well, all right, hear me out. Look at my inventory. I've less than 3,000 gold right now. I'm uber broke. Like, respecing is not actually that expensive once you start to build up your cash flow.
It's really
Like,
catching on.
I would say, like, I don't know, towards middle to end game, we can pretty much respec essentially for free. As long as we start, you know, selling things properly and whatnot. Hear about the plague, it's really catching on.
Sorry, this is about my 4th day without sleep. Are you feeling well? Can I help you?
I'm fine. Good. No
Not
problem.
long. My son was its first victim, bless his heart. I'm not
Dang.
really a healer, just the town alchemist. But I couldn't just sit by and watch people suffer.
Oh, I like this guy. I feel bad.
Sallowweed aloe. It seems to hold back the illness for a time. I apply it to my patients as soon as they show symptoms. If their condition worsens, though, we put them in quarantine. Actually, we just ran out of sallowweed. A big patch grows just outside of town. Will you gather some? Amor's already got the next batch of salve prepped. Just need the sap to get back to work.
Yeah, lock and load, baby. Let's go.
Sallowweed's pretty potent stuff. Gathering it should be safe enough. As long as you don't eat it, you'll be fine.
Good.
I think. Fair used to be a mining town. The workings are still down there. After folks started to get sick, we wanted to keep the worst away from the uninfected. So we put them in quarantine down below.
Dang, dude. Just abandons them.
No, not at all. Amor and I go down regularly to care for them. We set up a contract with the mercenaries to keep everyone safe. This'll all turn out fine in the end.
That's crazy, because, like, the whole idea of quarantine is that you don't freaking have contact with them. It makes no sense, but whatever. And yeah, dude, alright, I like dumb, goofy builds too, just for fun. Although I would argue that in a game like this, it's harder to do that. It's hard to try dumb, goofy builds in this game, because dumb, goofy builds don't work. Like, in a game like Predecessors, like, bro, dumb, goofy builds go hard. Now, they're not always gonna work, right? They're not always gonna be, like, the most efficient, and it's definitely not gonna, like, get you too far, but it can be really entertaining and really fun. But, like, in a game like this, I don't know, like, it just, to not pump numbies just feels bad. That's just kind of how I feel about it. But that's just me, I don't know. Ooh, is that all we needed? You love mishearing some things? Celloweed? Celloweed? Celloweed. Oh, there's a lot of this celloweed out here. What's up here? Enter the ruins above. We got ourselves a little situation, but we're gonna finish this over here first. How are we doing here? We're making pretty fat progress. I'd say we're a little under halfway. Maybe yeah, about under halfway through this part of the world. It's not bad.
Ah, you're back.
I got some celloweed.
Good. Sorry. Wonderful. I'll have Amor make up another batch of aloe straight away.
You got burnt out dumb goofy builds.
Any trouble for you?
You got burnt out the dumb goofy builds, made it so much more enjoyable. Yeah, I absolutely agree, dude. Like, Predecessors is, I don't know if I told you this or not. Predecessors has a character named Richter, and Richter has this like long-range chain attack. So he stands still for a brief moment while he chucks his chain out, and if he hits an enemy with it, he pulls the enemy towards him and stuns him. And it's really hard to hit. But there's an item that you can build that if you stand still for a small period of time, I think it's 3 seconds, then you go invisible and you can move around in an AoE around where you go invisible without becoming uninvisible, right? So you could just like go on the other side of a fog wall, go invisible, peek out the fog wall, stand right in front of somebody and just like, and they can't see you until you throw the chain. And it's so freaking stupid. It's so stupid because it's not like a good build. It's not realistic at all, and it's not practical. But when it works, dude, it is so freaking funny, man. And it's so satisfying too, because people rage, like people freak out when like an invisible Richter is just like in front of you and all of a sudden you get ripped across the map by his chain. It's like freaking hilarious, man.
Oh, they did? That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
I mean...
I'm sorry, my mind is drifting. Very tired.
He's sick, bro.
Some of the local farm workers must have been touched by the plague. I'll send Amor and some of the mercenaries to treat them. Thank you for telling me. Yes, actually. If you could pass out the aloe to some of the villagers, I'll be able to send Amor to treat those farmhands straight away. New patients popping up.
Let's see. Have my list here.
Nelulin, who should be out fixing the sheds about now. Yerel, no doubt hiding in his home. And Arnenway. She owns this farm, probably just outside the barn here. Those are the next victims on the list.
I'll make the new batch right away, sir.
Why'd he use the word victims, bro? That's...
Make this batch extra potent, Amor.
Mafia would have a good time
It's
in this
ready,
building.
sir.
Do you hear all the
Put some
moans?
extra dose in. Here you go.
Dude, Pope, I don't know if I told you this or not as well, but I would like to do the Mass Effect series sometime. I picked up a bundle. I think I did tell you guys. I don't remember if you were here when I talked about it last or not, but I did pick up a bundle of all the Mass Effect games on sale over the holidays. So, at some point we will be jumping into that. Is this all stealing? It is stealing. Sir?
What are you doing in my home? Don't you know who I am? It's about time. My family helped to found this stars-forsaken town. You'd think I'd be one of the first to get treated. You've done what you came to do. Get out and don't dawdle.
I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I don't like him. I don't ever want to see his face again. This is gonna be really awkward when I open up this door and they're like, how'd you get in here? Wait, was I supposed to come in through the window? I think I might have been supposed to come in through the window. Full troll comp of melee bruisers in your steamroll despite having no right to it. Yeah, dude, that is ridiculous. I can't say I've ever seen that happen on predecessors. Wait a minute. Oh, was I not supposed to go in this house? The window is broken. I don't know, it just seemed like I was supposed to be in there. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that happen on predecessors, but I have seen some weird things. Like people all over lanes that they shouldn't be, and it works. It's really frustrating when you get rolled by it too.
Sorry, help you? I've got a lot of work to do around here.
Tell me that's not the same friggin' dude that's making the medicine.
Sav? What? Does that mean I've got the plague? Stars above. A mother won't be able to bear this.
Yeah, dude, Pope, I don't want to burn out too hard on Elder Scrolls, so, like, we will be sticking to some other games here and there. I think this will probably be a primary for a little while, but I would like to jump around. I don't want to just play this forever and ever, because I will burn out and be like, no more of this. And I don't really want that to happen, so, yeah, I don't know exactly when I plan on playing it, like you said, but eventually. We'll
Endil's
be
done
getting to
so
it.
much for this town, all I can do is trust him. Wish this wasn't happening to me, though.
You mentioned your mama?
My mother, Velatos. She's at her home nearby, waiting for word about my brother. He's down in the cave, waiting for Hendil to come up with a cure. It'll be all right. Thank you.
Alright, sorry about the bad newbie. Yeah, dude, Ari, I feel like you'd have a hard time convincing your team to do something specific in Predecessor. Like, I don't know. It's almost... It's hard to explain, but it's like everybody just plays by themselves, but plays as a team. It's like, if your team works as a team, they're still playing by themselves, technically, in a way. I don't know how to explain it. There's a lot of, like... There's a loud chicken. There's a lot of two-people queues and things like that, but very rarely do you have like a 5-man team that's willing to go out and just be like, yeah, screw it, dude, whatever. Everybody's like, no, are you stupid? Why would I do that? I'm not going bruiser build in the middle lane. You've lost your mind. 5 junglers? That's insane, bro. That's insane. That would be so funny. 5 junglers just show up to solo lane, like at the beginning of the match before the countdown even starts. That'd be so freaking funny.
I'm sick? Stars. I suppose it was only a matter of time. It is my barn, after all.
Alright, well, here's your aloe, lady.
Thank you. Here I thought my biggest problem was keeping the farm. Now I'm worried about catching the plague. The stars move, I suppose.
Dang. That's crazy. She's got such a positive attitude. She was so chill about it.
Everything's going to be fine. We're just very worried about the poor victims in the mine. Does everyone have their salve?
Yeah.
In some cases, I'm taking a preventative stance. Hopefully that will stop the spread of the disease. The gods thank you. As do I.
That's it? That's all we do here? God, Lord, this is so sad. Man. What a crazy, sad situation to be in. Shield, lightning staff, bow, maul. Or an axe? Wait, is a maul two-handed? It is. Deals oblivion damage based on the portion of the enemy's max health. Let's take the maul, dude. Let's have some fun. It's a one-handed axe. We've always played solo, so 9 out of 10, no one would take the bait. Yeah, usually. It's really tough to convince people in a game like that. But if you can, man, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. Even if you don't win, it's still a good time. Increases your critical damage and critical healing by 4%. Decreases your detection radius. Sure. Let's just take this. Let's take Honor of the Dead. Alright. Dude, I gotta go to the bathroom. Let me use the restroom. And I'm gonna wash my face too, because I'm freaking tired and I still need to stay up for at least another hour. So I'll be back in like a minute or two. I'm gonna, powder my face and do my makeup or something. I'll be right back. Did I know what I was doing? Did I crouch in this building and pause the game here on purpose? Is that... you guys know me a little bit too well. It was hella loud in that building, wasn't it? All right.
Everyone in town is so grateful to Hendil, but I don't trust him. Or that little toad Amor. My youngest son's been down there for a week. Why?
You don't think he's trying to help these people, maybe?
No, I don't.
Oh, wow.
I think he's hiding something. Those mercenaries? They guard his house night and day. Please, I know you have no reason to trust me, but at least look. It's my son.
All right, I'll take a little looky.
I'll meet you at my home when you're done. I live just behind Hendil. And I know you must think I'm mad, but I can feel it. This is all wrong.
It's another tab. Wait a second. Oh no. All right, never mind. I thought for a second you had the stream opened twice and had one stream behind, but that never mind. You just pulled a mafia. That's my bad.
I know. I can't explain it, but the last few days it seems like people don't become sick until after Hendil gives them the salve. Or perhaps I'm just reading too much into this. Either way.
That's actually crazy. To think that that's the case. Let's see what up. Let's see what it be. My son's gotten worse. I'm finding it harder to keep him sedated. His illness is insatiable, and those things, I have no idea what to do about the ones he's infected. The aloe is my only chance. I'm the first to uncover its true properties as a powerful topical sedative. If these were more peaceful times, I would have submitted my research to the college. I could have won the esteem of my peers. Now I live all these waking hours in fear of those around me. At any moment, they might uncover the truth about Tancano. What could that mean? That could mean... What, Okay, so his son was sick first. His son was sick before the medicine. Oops, I missed that somehow.
They took him. They took Nelulin. Now both of my boys are locked away.
Found a journal?
What's he hiding? I'm not sure I understand all of this, but I was right. This plague, or whatever you want to call it, is all his fault.
Why would he create the plague? I don't think he created it, though.
No idea.
Even through the journal.
But it's clear. Whatever's going on has to be stopped. Please. I know you barely know me, but my sons are all I have. Yes, and to do that, you'll need to get past the mercenaries. The unsmiling thugs at the door won't give me the time of day. Maybe one of the others could be convinced to help you? Or maybe a disguise? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Quite the busybody about town, aren't you?
Actually, well, I'd like to talk about your fellow mercenaries.
It depends on what you want to know.
Okay, I need to get inside quarantine.
I'll tell you. You mentioned quarantine. To say the truth, my coin purse isn't feeling all that well.
What a prick, dude. Here you go.
That it is. Your best bet is to grab one of our uniforms from the cabinet in the bunkhouse. Anyone up there is sure to be sacked out, won't notice a thing. Just don't tell them I sent you.
Yeah. Hope your coin purse feels better. I'd like to get the Sigic Order skill tree soonish, and when I say soon, I mean probably freaking never.
We're here for your protection. If you're not sick, get out of here.
I'm not sick, but I need to get in
Are
there.
you crazy? Look, there's no way anyone without a pass can get in there. One of these expensive, irreplaceable passes.
Man, that is expensive.
It's a damn shame I lost my pass. I'll have to get a new one. In a few hours, if I remember.
Nice. Everybody wants that moolah. I think I could, like... Yeah. Okay. It says prevent... I have a setting turned on to where I cannot pick those up. But that's okay. We don't need it. Let's not be too greedy. The inventory issues feel so much better now, dude. We don't have any problems with inventory at this point. It's not to say that it's never going to fill up, but it just feels so much better now. I'm going to just, you know, see ya.
Hurry! Amor! We've got to get back before someone notices we're gone.
We're just gonna steal all the sick people's food? Oops. Well, yeah, I guess we're gonna just steal all the sick people's food. I kinda need it. I'm feeling awfully greedy right now. Oh, sounds bad down there. I don't think they're eating food anymore. I'm freaking looting and scooting right now, dude. I cannot be stopped. Uh-huh.
Leave him! Find Tancano!
What's happening with this guy? What are you just
Where
laying on
am
the
I?
floor for?
What happened? The quarantine? But everyone's sick down here. Am I going to die? So tired.
I don't know.
You have to find Hendil. I don't want to die.
I don't know. Did he just die right there? No, he's not dead. I don't know what was up with that freaking... I don't know what he was doing. There are so many freaking coffins down here. I don't know why that seems to burst so much better than the other way around. Like, if I use the abilities in the reverse form, they just don't, like, hit the same. But I don't really understand. I don't think they're providing, like, specific bonuses or anything. And I don't think I'm getting, like, higher crit chance or anything like that either. Oops. You know what? I wonder if it's because they're off-balanced. I think the off-balance status effect allows me to do a little bit extra damage. And I wonder if it's the charged heavy attack that's doing it. Because I'm already empowering my charged heavy attack by, I think it's like 137% more damage. It could have been like something good out of a backpack. It's not often you find a backpack like that down here. And the odds of getting something good out of it are pretty freaking slim. This whole place is going to be empty. They're going to come down here and look for all the loot after everybody's dead. There's not going to be a single piece of food left. The village is going to starve to death. The few that survive.
It's not his fault.
I'm sure it's fine, dude. Don't worry about it, Hendo.
Please go away. I'm just trying to protect my son.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. What are you talking about? What's going on here?
Cancano, my son. He's sick. I've been trying to hide it, but everything's gone wrong.
But what be with the people that are now dead because I killed them all?
My son. He feeds off of them. Then he bends them to his will. They become his thralls. I've been bringing people down here since he first got sick. Once I find the cure, I can set everything right.
He's a stinking vampire.
I just want my son back, not this monster. Please don't hurt him. I can still make this right. I can still...
Alright, we're gonna do our best.
The new blood smells fresh. Please, Father, let them in.
He sounds like a bit of a savage. Can I charge this? Easy. Alright.
Fresh blood. And my next thrall.
Well, we killed Tonkano. We should read his journal. Ex-Sony boss says Xbox can find multi-platform software success just like Sega. That's one way of saying, please roll over and die in the console wars already. Ex-Sony boss says Xbox can find multi-platform success just like Sega. Wait, was Sega not successful? Am I misunderstanding something here? Because I thought that Sega was like a household name that couldn't fail, but maybe I'm wrong. Did they choke? I haven't really paid attention to Sega for a little while, so I don't know. This is Tonkano's journal. I wish Father would bring me the tastier morsels from this boring little hamlet. I feel the herd had been culled past its prime, and the finest cuts of meat are already my thralls. That is fine for now, though I don't want to grow bored of the finer blood under my control. Aronder tastes the finest Altmer wine. Taste of the finest Altmer wine, aged in oak barrels, though he was much too gaunt the last time I fed on him. Vanderian had a piquant. That's a freaking stupid word, bro. Vanderian had a piquant flavor of moldy cheese and dung, but I guess that's what you'd expect from a man raised in a backwater village knee deep in manure since the time he could walk. I sorely miss Meloncare's bittersweet flavors. Her soft, hushed cries as I tasted her flesh were a delectable garnish to the feast she provided. It's unfortunate that I can no longer revel in her essence. I must decide what to do with her desiccated corpse. I requested that Father bring me more refined and proper meat to savor. Perhaps someone of more noble blood like Ariel or Nelian, or perhaps even the delicious body of Velatose herself. Though the way he looks at me when I make these requests unsettles me. Does he not love his son enough to indulge him in these requests? Does he not want me to stay healthy and vibrant? Why does he look at me with those sad, baleful eyes? I am not a monster. I'm his son. Well, he's dead now, so don't worry about it. Software success, roll over, die on console wars. Am I dumb? I don't understand what you're saying. I wish I did. I feel like an idiot right now. Roll over and die. When you say software success, what? Because Sega was the comparison. Did Sega like choke out or something? I don't understand. Big Vaughn, what up? Megan, you want to play this again?
I can't believe
No, deep down you'll have the same dilemma for a while.
After
Overland too
everything I
easy.
did to protect him.
Yeah, it is too easy. Overland's too easy. It's I kind of wish there was like two segments of this game. I wish there was like a before and after. It's like after you beat everything, right? You complete the entire game and you get through all the dungeons and you do PvP if you have a good time and whatnot, because obviously PvP and like cosmetics are like the end game. I wish there was like a higher difficulty version of the world itself that you could go into. And like, I'm not saying you necessarily need to get better gear and all that, but it's just like a veteran version of the overworld. Kind of like how there's veteran dungeons. It would be cool if there was a veteran version of the overworld. Like a new game plus? Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
I don't know. They were under Tankano,
Consoles are hardware.
the monster's control.
Hope I don't understand.
I don't know what'll happen now that he's gone. All we can do is hope.
You need to answer for what you've done here, sucker.
I understand.
He does. This is bad.
I don't deserve freedom.
He knows.
Report me to Natanui. She can take me in. I can't face all those families. Can I wait here? I won't run. I'll... tie me up. I'll wait for her to come for me.
Alright. Are we actually gonna tie him up? Dang, bro. I kind of feel for this guy. You gotta like have a little heart, because it was his son, and his son was like really sick in a bad way. He was just trying to help him and protect him, but holy crap, did he like destroy the entire town and kill so many people. Multi-platform software success, like software as in like the digital version of whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a nerd, dude. Maybe I'm not enough of a nerd. Alright, we've collected all the loot. Let's get out of here. Dang it, Pope. Dude, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just, like, super tired. It's late. It's almost 5 in the morning. So the X-Sony bosses wanting their primary competition in high-end software to just quit and slap their games on PlayStation. Oh. Well, if I wasn't so dumb, I would have understood that to begin with.
Please, my sons, what's happened?
Hendil's cell was a drug.
What?
Oops.
He's a monster.
Maybe.
Who could do such a thing?
Found him just inside the entrance.
Did
Don't
you
think the
find him?
vampires got to him.
Thank the stars. Wait, what about Ewellian? He's been in there so long.
Velatase. I was too late.
No,
Oops.
my boy.
Yeah, he's
my
dead.
Ewell. Hendil. Where is he? Where is that bottle sniffer?
I left him tied up inside the mine.
Stop! Just walk away. I appreciate what you tried to do, but just walk away now.
Nah, let's let Hendel live, dude. I think living with his mistakes is more of a punishment than death. And not only that, but I don't think that revenge is the key, dude. Her getting pissed off and trying to kill him just because she's upset is not going to solve any problems. Don't do it.
How can you say that? How can you say he deserves... Fine. Fine. I won't touch him. I'll let justice be done.
Yeah, just head home. We'll talk later. Alright. This was a good little quest. Bro, this is a side quest. Just kind of like slapped in the middle of the map here. It's a good guess. It's a good quest.
Ah, you again. You look terrible. Something wrong?
No plague. Don't worry about it.
What? What do you mean behind everything? He helped. He passed out that salve to everyone and... Oh.
Yeah, the solve knocked people out. His son's a vampire.
Lich-loving blood fiend, stars damn that alchemist.
Dang.
I'll drag him to Skywatch myself, see him clamped in irons. Where is he?
Left him tied up in the mines. Be careful.
My men and I will go round him up. I can't believe we took a contract from a damn death lover.
Wow.
Thank you, traveler. Stars guide your steps.
10k experience for that quest? That's crazy. You defeated the vampire preying on the people of Fair. Wow, dude. We're having a good time. We're making good progress. Oops, I didn't mean to drink that.
What an honor it is.
Let's dump some junk. Enlightenment tea. I don't know how interested in repair kits I am. Because I know there's like super fancy repair kits. But I don't want to sell them because I think it's probably going to be just more expensive to actually go pay to repair the armors. I do know. I do know. See, there's a bound repair kit. That's... The crown ones are crazy. Folded note. It's a quest starter. I don't know if I've read that. I don't want any of these costumes either. We need to clean up the inventory just a smidge. Purple eyes on the crow are really pretty. I know, dude. The crow's cool. I like this.
Deals and bargains, bargains and deals. No better trades anywhere, I guarantee it.
It's pretty satisfying. It's a really cool looking eye. I like it a lot. Inventory. I think I'm gonna pitch this pardon. Fabrication. You must have at least 10 sealed fabrication materials. What? A capsule of components combining 10 materials will create a microtized verminous fabricant pet. Oh, it's one of those things from the event. Okay. God, I've already used this. I don't want this. And I don't want this. And the rest is kind of just blah. What's he doing? What the heck was that guy doing? Alright. Dudes, I feel like we've made a solid amount of progress. I think we're gonna wrap up here. It is... Yeah, it's almost time to wrap up anyway. I feel like we're at a pretty good point to leave off. There will be stream tomorrow, but the time of the stream is going to shift kind of dramatically. So I think what my plan is, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to attempt to flip the schedule of the stream. Instead of starting in the evening like we've been starting, I know this is inconvenient and it's not everything that I wanted it to be, but it's kind of how it has to be right now. We're probably going to be starting the stream at like 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. EST. I know that's not super great, but I hope that it's, you know, gonna work. I hope it works out. We'll see how it goes, and I might make some adjustments. I might try to change some things around it as best I can. But for now, we're gonna just mess around and experiment with whatever is gonna work best. So, guys, thank you very much for hanging out. For real. Discord link down below. I'm having a blast. This is super chill, super relaxing. I'm. Wait, what time? I'm thinking like 12 to 1 a.m. EST, somewhere in there. It depends on what time I get home. So I guess technically there wouldn't be a stream today, but today is today's stream? I guess. I don't know, dude. Freaking heck. Like I said, it's gonna be a mess, right? Like for a little bit until I find something that works really well and I become a little bit more consistent and I'm able to fill in like a nice pattern. 5 to 6 a.m. there, interesting. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could make things a little bit better, but I'm in a bit of a bind at the moment. So until I'm able to figure something else out in the future, or like I said, find a more consistent schedule that I can work with, it's gonna be a little bit better than. Hopefully that's cool. But either way, I greatly thank you all very much. And like I said, Discord link down below. I hope I get to catch you guys for more of this, because there will be more Elder Scrolls. Yeah, dude, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate you, Popester, and everybody else out there. I wish you the best. I hope you have a good one. I don't think that it's gonna be a problem if I just like close the game, but I'm gonna log out just in case. I don't know. I just want to be safe. But either way, yeah, there's not gonna just be like only Elder Scrolls from now on, because this is a very time-consuming game. It's gonna take a lot, right? It's a super grind. But I would like to squeeze in a couple things here and there. So I mean, I'm gonna probably play some more Elder Scrolls tomorrow. So hopefully I get to catch you guys there for that. And yeah, good night, diggity dudes. Appreciate you.
It's hard to leave with you still on my mind. To pack my things and leave it all behind. We better find out why we do the things we do. It took me some time, but I realize now it's all for you. It's awful.